Welcome to the Dre Way. I am glad you're here. We got stuff to talk about. Man, there is a lot going on. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm glad you're here. There's a new show each and every day. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Let's go. Welcome to the Dre Way. Man, we got stuff to talk about today. I mean, everything, everything it seems like it's moving in slow motion. And it seems like, let me give you an example of what's going on right now. In TikTok, they want to ban TikTok in a few days. On the 19th, they want to ban what 170 million Americans are using not only just for their entertainment, but using for businesses. Do you know how many people make their living off of TikTok and have grown businesses because of TikTok? And now they want to censor this communication that we have with each other. And it just completely blows my mind. And I'll tell you exactly what it's like. This is what it's like. Most of us aren't old enough to remember this, but I remember watching the videos and stuff. It's like the 1950s. Remember they used to break records and be like, rock and roll has got to go. It's corrupting our youth. Well, we can't have this. It's horrible. It's sending the wrong message. Bam, and they were breaking records. That is exactly what this is like. This is exactly how I feel this is going. This is the same thing. And it just makes the Supreme Court look so old. I mean, do you guys know how old and out of touch you look? And do you know how banning an app isn't going to do anything? Nothing. Because the hottest thing going on right now, at this present moment, is RedNote. RedNote is the hot thing. And it's going to get even hotter. And you want to know why? And what is RedNote, you're saying? It's like TikTok / Instagram in China. Yeah, in droves, by the thousands, by the hundreds of thousands. People are going to RedNote, the app, right now, and filling out the information and getting on the app. And the app is trying to accommodate all of these Americans coming onto a Chinese app. And they're trying to make it easier bless them, you know. And what's happening immediately, because I have some friends that have actually been on it for a couple of days, and they showed me their messages. They couldn't be more welcoming. They couldn't be more kind. They couldn't be more inquisitive, more, hey, can you help me with my English language? I'm trying to learn English. What does this mean? What does that mean? I mean, it's already having an unbelievable effect on everyone's psyche, because you start to realize, wait a minute, do you know the Chinese people are not that different than us? That they're just trying to have fun and have a good time and make it in this world? And it's actually making the world smaller. That is what these apps do. They make the world smaller. They make communication easier for us, because none of us want to believe the government anymore. None of us want to believe that, oh, this is bad and that is bad. The people aren't bad. You know what's usually the case? It's the government that is bad. It's the government that wants to hold on to money and power. But the people, what we're discovering is, doesn't matter what country you're talking about, the people are a lot like us. They just want the same things that we do. They want to live and love and get through this life the best way they can. And that is what scares governments. That is what's scaring the United States of America. Or otherwise, what are we banning this communication for? This ability that we have on TikTok to talk to each other instantly. Why would we be banning such wonderful communication? Why would we do that? Oh, because we're supposed to be worried about China having data that they already have. You know, if you bought a piece of clothing at Temu, they already have our information. They can already see everything that we're doing. So what are we talking about here? It's just, you're not going to stop it. And hey, this message is for you at the Supreme Court. Don't make yourself look out of touch. Don't minimalize yourself, because we, the people, already know. There is nothing you're going to tell us, especially when it comes to TikTok, because all of us know a lot more about TikTok than you do. A lot more. And you are some smart people, and you know a lot about the legal system and all kinds of things. You're smart. But when it comes to TikTok, you couldn't be any more dumb if you had to be. And that's what you look like right now. You look dumb. The fact that you haven't already came out and said TikTok is safe, I'm afraid you're going to come out and go against TikTok. And you're just going to look small. You're going to look really, really small. Because RedNote is already taken on hundreds of thousands of Americans. Just in the last 3 days, the last 72 hours, hundreds of thousands are going over to a Chinese app and signing up willingly because they just want to be part of the community. And that's what you don't understand. It's about being part of a community. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's the Dre Way. I'm very happy you guys are here. Don't go anywhere. We got more to talk about. Stay right there. There are billionaires walking into the White House. There are billionaires all over the place. Mark Zuckerberg, billionaire. Elon Musk, weirdo, billionaire, has tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars. What about what's his name over at Amazon? Where are they? Where are they lining up to help California right now? There are California residents that are in dire need. There are LA needs help and could use millions and millions of dollars that you guys could give freely, and you wouldn't even notice it was gone. Where's the $100 million check? Where's the $200 million check? Where is it? Where is that money? Why aren't you helping out LA immediately? I don't understand it. You know, here you guys have billions and billions and billions of dollars, and where are you? Yeah, you're in Washington. So many of you rich billionaires, you're in Washington to do what? Aren't you supposed to be in Washington to help people? Isn't that what you're there for? I thought it was to help people. Here are thousands of people in need in LA. Where are you? Where are you at? Why aren't you helping those people? Why aren't you doing something with all those billions of dollars that you have? Can't write a check? Can't do anything? Really? Wow. Wow. And that's my main problem. That's why I have a problem with billionaires being in the White House. Because you're not there to help anybody. If you were, you'd be writing a check for LA right now. You'd be there helping people right now that have been devastated. You ain't writing those checks, are you? So what are you doing with those billions of dollars? Which, by the way, you can't take with you. You can't go anywhere with that. You're going to die, and that money isn't going with you. So what I don't understand is, you're worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. Why aren't you guys writing checks to help make the situation better out there? Why? Why are you hoarding a bunch of money that you're never going to be able to use? To me, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how it benefits you or anybody else. You having all that money doesn't seem to benefit anyone except for you. And you seem to think that you need to hold on to all of it. And that's just weird. Let me know what you guys think. All I know is there's a bunch of rich people that haven't written a check. I got word this morning that Taylor Swift may have written a check for $10 million, and she's simply a billionaire. Simply a billionaire. We got Elon Musk and others that are worth tens and hundreds of billions of dollars, and they haven't written a check for anything. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't go anywhere. I have a final thought. I want you to take a picture of where we're at right now. I want you to take a picture of where we are as a country, where our economy is, because a year from now, I'm going to look back on this date and I'm going to say, so how are things going? You know, our GDP is strong. Our unemployment, 4.1%. Inflation, just a little over 2%. You know, gas prices right now, $3.29 a gallon where I'm at in Las Vegas. And jobs, 255,000 jobs added in the month of December. I want you to remember where we're at because this has been a good, solid economy over the last 4 years. Damn good. As a matter of fact, #1 in the world. Our economy has been #1. Why other countries have been suffering, not the USA. We've been doing just fine. We've been doing pretty well. And we were on the path to doing even better. But we had an election, and now we're going to switch over to Republican rule. Republicans are going to be in charge. And what are their plans? I have no idea, and either do you. I haven't heard one plan to make health insurance better. I haven't heard one plan to make, colleges less expensive or to make our lives any better. I haven't heard one plan of the Republicans to do anything to make the United States better. Have you heard them say anything that is going to make this country better? Because if you have, let me know. Because the only thing I've heard is about, we got to cut taxes for the rich. we got to, and the rich are like, you do? I got all this huge pile of money behind me and you need to cut my taxes? Okay, go ahead. You know, that seems to be what they're so worried about. But what else? What else are they going to accomplish? What else do they want to do? Name something. Because I can't think of anything. I can't think of a damn thing they want to do to make our lives any better or help us in any way, shape, fashion, or form. All I hear about them doing is cutting Medicaid or cutting food assistance or cutting this or cutting that. I haven't heard a single word about making anything any better. And that should scare you. That should scare you that we now have a government that's not interested in making things any better. At least they haven't told us about anything. I mean, we're still running around on 50-year-old trains, flying airplanes, going to 80-year-old airports. Any plans to make our trains better, faster? Any plans to make communications any better? Any plans to make healthcare any better or Social Security better? Because I haven't heard a single word, not a single plan. And you know what else I haven't heard? Since Election Day, not one single word about the border. Nothing. You know, all the way up to the election, oh my God, the border is a huge crime. Oh my God, the border, 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 the border. That's all I heard about. Every day, over and over and over again. The border, the border, the border, the border, the border, the border. Just constantly. Since the election, I haven't heard it mentioned one time. You want to know why? Because the border is just and only used as a political for polling, for elections. That's all it's used for. It's used to scare you that all these people are crossing the border, blah blah blah. And then the minute the election is over with, it's not mentioned, it's not talked about, nada, nothing. Yeah. In a few days, it changes over to Donald Trump being president. And just know this, their plans, they don't have any. To make your life any better, haven't heard one yet. If you have, if I'm wrong, if you're saying, hey, wait a minute, Drayton, they said they're going to do this, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, let me hear about it. Because so far, here we are a few days away from Republicans taking office, and they have no plans to do anything. Nothing. Nada. Welcome to the Dre Way. I'm glad you guys spent the day with me. Don't forget, there's a new Dre Way each and every day. I hope you come back tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Dre Way. Have a good day, everybody.